Alicia Vikander gives a powerful performance as the real-life Vera Brittain in Testament of Youth.
It is a remarkable story about youth, of people who grew up at a time where all their dreams and their hopes just were kind of put on hold because of this war that broke in, the First World War.
I chatted with Alicia and her co-star Kit Harington, who you might recognize as Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
It's filmed in such a different way to something like Game of Thrones, which is massive on scale, and you could have anything up to 5 camera setups, 4 or 5 camera setups, each of them needing its own attention, and that takes a long time. This was much more simplistic. It was a much smaller budget. It felt more personal.
Vera, let's agree. No more fear.
I was depicting a 19-year-old who never got any further. He was a young man with huge potential and, by all accounts, a very gracious and lovely young man and gentleman. And he was taken away at 19, which is so sad. But I think that was the major task for me, was playing someone who was much younger than myself, and trying to experience that youth again was interesting but quite tricky.
I've really admired his work, and I had seen him as Jon Snow, and I knew that this was a very different part, and he just came in where we met at the reading and he just blew me away. He brings such, a strong-hearted, intelligent performance, and yet very sensitive.
It's nice when you get to work with a friend who you know and it actually works, because the other way is not fun.
No.
Alicia was in every single scene in this movie, pretty much, and it's a tour de force of acting. It's an incredible performance. You should see it for that, if nothing else.
Testament of Youth is out Friday.